trails to you until we meet again.
Yep, you hear that right. Michael Martin Murphey Happy Tales that we are listening to WLIX Object City 94.7 FM and the Dream Island 93.5 FM. I have some importance to y'all that on the 10th of June 2025, WLIX-LP Object City 94.7 FM transmitter will come to the end over within past 3 or the couple years. Unfortunately, it will be the final day of broadcasting radio stations. When I got here at Object City since I was a kid, making somebody was everything about the Long Island easy for the easy 24/7s or the couple are over with past these years, and that's it, no more. And one more thing, I want to tell you that thank you for your patience, making and supporting WLIX-LP Object City 94.7 FM. But unfortunately time has been changed. We are ending the final normal broadcasting day and then we'll be switching into the K-Love, the Christian radio station. But anyway, my name is Sam Amplifier, product from WLIX Channel 91. Thank you for turning us, and may God bless America. This is from the final song that I will be playing is the Traveling Wilburys. End of the line, see you at another side, and goodbye.
Well, it's all right, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right, if you live the life you please. Well, it's all right, doing the best you can. Well, it's all right, as long as you lend a hand.
You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring.
Well, it's alright, even if they say you're wrong. Well, it's alright, sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright, as long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's alright, every day is Judgment Day.
Maybe somewhere down the road away, you'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays Purple Haze.
Well, it's alright, even when push comes to shove. Well, it's alright, if you got someone to love. Well, it's alright, everything will work out fine. Well, it's alright, we're going to the end of the line.
Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to be alive. And it don't matter if you're by my side, I'm satisfied.
Well, it's alright, even if you're old and gray. Well, it's alright, you still got something to say. Well, it's alright, remember to live and live. Well, it's alright, the best you can do is forgive. Well, it's alright, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright,
94.7 WLIX-LP.
Object City, 93.5 FM, Transmitter Furniture, Dream Island.
Long Island's easy favorite.
On your radio and online at WLIX.FM.
WLIX.
The following program is to produce it by Fox News.
It happened again last night. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. After a fourth day of protests in Los Angeles against illegal immigration raids.
We've got probably a few hundred protesters. They've taken over the intersection, waving foreign flags, a lot of Mexican flags, and then it looks like we've got LAPD waiting to deal with this crowd. So we're seeing, I'd say about half the crowd just appears to be, just peacefully protesting, holding up their signs, things like that. And then there's another half of it that's masked up, wearing dark clothing.
And Fox's Bill Malugin reports those are the ones causing trouble. Instead of throwing fireworks at law enforcement, as President Trump sends in hundreds of Marines to protect federal buildings and doubles the National Guard presence with 2,000 more troops, California's Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom calls that inflammatory, immoral, and illegal, challenging the deployment in court. Republican Congressman Kevin Kiley tells Fox.
For Gavin Newsom to say that it's the arrival of the Guard that has somehow catalyzed this violence is so offensive when you talk about the incredible people that we have serving in the National Guard.
Protests have also spread to other cities, from Dallas to Tampa, New York to Boston.
Union leaders and hundreds more in Boston Circle Plaza demanded the release of SEIU President David Huerta, who was arrested in Los Angeles ICE raids over the weekend that have sparked chaos in California. Huerta was released later Monday night on $50,000 bond.
That's Daniel Coates with Boston 25 TV. There was a school shooting this morning in Austria. 8 people were killed. The mayor of the city of Graz says this gunman killed himself. There was a stabbing at a middle school in Paris, France. A student knifed a school employee to death. For a second day, the U.S. and China holding trade talks in London. President Trump says,
we want to open up China. And if we don't open up China, maybe we won't do anything, but we want to open up China. It'll be a great thing for China, a great thing for the rest of the world.
Talks last month reduced massive tariffs on imports that had halted a lot of U.S.-China trade. America's listening to Fox News.
Hey, I'm Trey Gowdy, host of the Trey Gowdy podcast. I hope you will join me every Tuesday and Thursday as we navigate life together and hopefully find ourselves a little bit better on the other side.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcast.com.
Well, the trade talks with China going on for a second day are not the only high-level negotiations this week.
Another round of Iran nuclear talks are set for Thursday.
And so far, they're not there. I hate to say that because the alternative is a very, very dire one.
President Trump says Iran is seeking some level of enrichment.
They have given us their thoughts on the deal, and I said, it's just not acceptable.
A U.S. delegation led by Special Envoy Steve Witkoff has met several times with Iranian negotiators. President Trump has not ruled out military strikes by either the U.S. or Israel if a diplomatic agreement is not reached. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
A statement from some lawmakers in Iran just out again says they will not stop enriching uranium. It's non-negotiable. 2 convicted murderers put to death today, one in Florida, the other will be in Alabama, but another condemned killer got a lifeline.
A judge has granted a temporary stay of execution for John Fitzgerald Hansen, who was said to be put to death for killing a Tulsa woman in 1999. Hansen's lawyers had argued he didn't receive a fair clemency hearing last month, saying one of the members of the 5-person board, Sean Malloy, was biased because he worked for the Tulsa County DA's office at the time Hansen was being prosecuted. Malloy has said he was unfamiliar with Hansen's case.
That's Fox's Lisa Lacera on Wall Street. Stock futures are mixed before today's trading. The NHL's defending champs, 2 wins away from hoisting the Stanley Cup again.
Into the slot. Rodriguez. Verhaeghe shoots. He scores!
The Stanley Cup Final, Game 3, a blowout in South Florida on TNT. Evan Rodriguez, Aaron Ekblad, and Carter Verhaeghe scored power play goals for the Panthers in Game 3 in Sunrise last night. Florida dominated Edmonton with a 6-1 win over the Oilers for a 2-1 lead in the best-of-7 series.
That's Jared Max. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
As America prepares for its 249th birthday on July 4th, Fox News Podcasts celebrates great Americans, highlighting well-known and everyday folks who've made their mark on the country in their own special way. Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com.
Positive, encouraging K-Love. Positive music from your favorite Christian artists. And reaching around the world at klove.com, your smart speaker, and the K-Love app.
Come on. Positive.